Hey guys, welcome back to a BeamNG.drive video. Happy New Year. It's a little belated. It is like 2 weeks after the New Year. Eh, it is what it is. Anyway, New Year, possibly a new change to the Tough Car Challenge. As you can tell by both of the signs to the left and right of this truck, we are on the automation test course. And we are looking at doing one of a couple things to spice up the Tough Car Challenge. I do like the Industrial Sites Rallycross track. It's a nice track, great on beating the living daylights out of these cars, running them into the ground, but there is some weaknesses. Those type of courses, that course really does favor the slower cars compared to the faster cars. So I've been checking a couple different modded maps out as well as vanilla maps, seeing if there was an off-roady racetrack that can give a little bit of an advantage to the faster cars, but it also keeps some of the maneuver tightness and the danger, if you will, of the rallycross course. And I think we might have something here, utilizing either the gravel circuit, the off-road circuit, or a mixture of both. And we're going to go ahead and use this Gavril D15 and just run them both, show off both the tracks, and just see where we go here. So that being said, let me go ahead, get this truck turned around, and we'll get going. Okay, we're in the truck and it's running, so that being said, let me throw it in drive, and let's go. So first we're going to do is the gravel course, and this straight is pretty nice. You could get a lot of speed going in here. I didn't accelerate very hard, and I was already coming up to 55, 60 miles an hour. And on this part, you really can throw these cars around and get some drifts. I've been playing with a multitude of cars on this course, and I almost always do that in particular. So come around, try to get a good drift going, and sometimes I can, and sometimes I'm able to drift these corners and link it, so that'd be... And something just fell off my desk. Oops. Oh well, I'll get it later. Oh, eek! That's what I get for not paying attention. Back up. Oh, hello, Mr. Bush. Ugh. There you go. Get up there. So this course this circuit, I should say, really does have, and it has its own tightness areas where if you're not careful, you easily can go into the rocks, go into the trees, and tear up the car. And just driving this hard, you can do it. We're going to do a second lap, and this time I'm going to kind of give it a full beans here. As you can tell, we're coming up to the first corner, over 60. On some of these other cars, we'll be going a lot faster. Almost all these, you could put it up on two wheels. Oh, there we go. That one's very dangerous, because if you cut this corner right here, you are going into the ditch, and if you're not careful, all the dust and everything's hiding it, but there's a rock right there. You cut in too hard and come in, that is going to be a car killer right there, I am sure. Because if I get a good rhythm in on this course in a certain car, I'm going to be going very spiritedly, trying to have some fun. So, and the cool thing is I have driven multiple different sizes of vehicles. Like I have taken the semi and the bus through here. They both, on the gravel circuit, they both fit, and And it's quite interesting taking them through, even on more of this more technical section. So it's a pretty cool very cool little circuit. Um, nice little drift there. All right, now enough of that. Let's go ahead and take a look at the off-road circuit. How's temperatures look? Pretty good. So right away we have this 108, almost 180 degree turn going up a hill into another 180 degree turn. And I caught something with the rear end. That's okay. That's going to happen. And this is how the course goes. You can see some crossovers here. And I've kind of, at least up here on the off-road circuit, this is what I've come up with. So you come around that corner, you could get a little bit of a high speed here through the bowl on the corner. Really let the car, like a high speed, just pedal to the metal corner, just drift it, power slide it, however you want to. Come over here. Oh, actually, I'm gonna back up because there's something really cool in this area too. There you go, you can see it. If you're not careful, you could cut it very early, catch this ramp here, oh, and flip the car over. But I have been aiming right over here, coming up on this angle here, getting air on that, landing it, and coming back down, and then going this way. And that has actually injured cars several times. So is this corner, which if you're... Ooh, that's with a few... That's actually... Oh, I navigated that pretty good this time. Usually I have to stop and adjust or I hit something. And then we have three options here. So this first option on the far left is a bunch of rocks. Now, we are in a D15... back up here. We're in a D15 two-wheel drive. It should be able to do it. The SUVs and the vans just plow through this. The cars, they get stuck. So just for this, we're going to go... Well, what the heck. Let's see what happens here. I didn't get a running start, so I'm expecting it to get stuck. Nope, we're going through. As you can see, we were able to power straight through it. But I'm going to go ahead and turn to the right here, and we'll go back around. One of them, and I'm going to utilize this, is just a flat cut through, fly around the corner. If you're not careful, you'll go off the side here. Try to swing it. Alright. So there we are. And again, that going the straightaway would be just coming right around here. And that is a route we most likely will take with certain vehicles. The one that I kind of like is this guy. This hill here. Because I thought for a while, get a lot of speed and you could get a lot of air. But you can, and I'm going to go around and do it again in third person. That just, even if you don't get a whole lot of air coming down, can really mess up some of the cars, which is kind of, that's what this is. This is a tough car challenge. It's not friggin' babying this thing. Oh, one thing I want to show you guys going this way is coming after that U-turn there. You got two ways. You could go this way around the jump, this drop off, or go over this drop off. Almost every vehicle I've done, I've gone over this drop off. To me, there's no point in not going over it, because it's like, hey, this is a tough car challenge, not a wimpy car challenge, you know? I mean, if it's the wimpy car challenge, I mean, easiest, that'd be like 2 episodes. What's the wimpiest car? The Abishu Pigeon or the Piccolina? You got whichever one, you got the winner out of those two. All right. Anyway, we're going to pop into third-person view. Ooh, you could see, already taking a little bit of damage. When I came up the hill and smacked something, that's where that taillight went. Anyway, floor it, drop down here, up, and even if you don't hit it right, you kind of get the drift here now that we're stuck. Okay. Yeah, I don't think... Yeah, no, neither of my rear tires are touching the ground. Okay. Easy solution. Control, click, drag. There we go. Oh my gosh, you can't get out of this thing? Alright. Back up. Get it a running start. There you go. That's kind of pathetic. But after you go through that trio of choices, come around here and hard turn, and away you go. You come back here, and again, you go around the corner to the bowl, high-speed bowl, and all that. Of course, drifting around here, because this is also gravel. And if you're not careful, like I'm not right now, you are going to go straight into the rocks. Well, that's one way to do it. Alright. And just lift up the bed and push it. Ooh! I kinked that bed pretty good. Oh well. But essentially, that's it. I'm thinking there could be... Both tracks have their merits. Both courses have their merits. And I'm trying to... Ooh. And I just broke the suspension. Yep. I just broke that suspension pretty darn hard. Okay. Well, easy enough solution. Fix it. I was going to reset it, but just fix it right here. So... Anyway, I'm going to swing back this way. So, and actually, just drop down here. So either way, we could turn around or we could come back up here. Swing around this corner. As I almost spin it. Being careful not to drop it off the road there, because that'd be easy enough to do. Even easier is this one, because I'm about to do it. And then just have to come through here, handbrake it, and whip it around. And then we have the main course again. Well, not the main course, but the gravel course. So I'm not sure what the setup's going to look like just yet. I'm still playing around with it. This does open up a lot of options, in my opinion. So it is something that it's going to take a little bit... Oh, shh. You know, I said that was a car killer? Yeah, that didn't kill this thing, but it pretty much made it it's good. I don't even... Oh, the steering... It's still attached to the steering rack. Just not... But this is now very hard to maneuver. Yeah, we'll try it. But... Oh, this... That's actually a more spectacular wreck than I was expecting. Anywho. We'll go ahead and fix ourselves there. Did I merge into the tree? Oh, close, but no cigar. So there's a lot that can be done here, and I think on one hand this is good. This could be awesome. On another hand, I'm still not 100% sold because, you know, that old course really was pretty well suited for everything. I mean, the faster cars, especially on that second layout for Season 2, had a little bit more of a fighting chance compared to Season 1. But I think this course could, especially if I change the point system a little bit, because one thing we could also do is it would be an average of 2 scores. The score on the gravel circuit here, and the score of the off-road circuit, which is up there. Because both of these circuits have the capability to completely destroy a car and total it out. So I think it's going to be an interesting one. I have a lot to think about, and then think about how I want to do this. If I want to do a lap of the gravel circuit, then go up, do a lap of the off-road, come back down in a lap, like lap of one, lap of the other, and alternate back and forth? Or do I want to do two phases where er, I run the gravel circuit till the car dies, and then run the off-road circuit till the car dies and average the score? Uh, and with that, I'm more than likely going to change the system to a point a lap, no fraction of points. If it doesn't make a full lap, you get 0 point. You don't get the point, which might be a little bit more fair. It'll be a little more fair until I have that one car that dies back up in here, or a car dies on that big hill, and it's like so close. It's like, I should, but I'm not. I wouldn't. But anywho, that I've talked and rambled on long enough, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut the video off here. But this has been season 3. I think is gonna be a real good one, and using the automation course I think is definitely the way to go. It's a step in a completely different direction for the Tough Car Challenge, and I think it's the right one. So I'm gonna with the season 3, they'll be coming up most likely in February. I know I say it weird, get over it. But starting on February 1st will most likely be season 3 of the Tough Car Challenge, and it'll be some more changes in the rules. There'll be a change in the scoring system, and most likely, like a day or so before, I will release the video saying this is the layout, this is our scoring system, so on and so forth, and I'll run a vehicle that won't be on. I most likely won't. I'll run this truck again, or I'll run like a friggin' Blue Book, or I'll run a Grand Marshal, or I'll pick something and run it. I won't score it, but I'll just show what it can do. Something. Actually, I will use something other than the truck. I mean, come on. But use a different vehicle just to show a different vehicle can easily do it, and we will go from there and kick off season 3. So, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe. I hope you guys are looking forward to season 3, because I know I am. And let's make 2020 a good year for the Tough Car Challenge, because that's definitely my plan. So, till next time, guys, have a good one.